Alright, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to make a kill counter in Minecraft Bedrock. And today we have a guest, Cassius, which usually he's not going to be on any command tutorials, but in this case I need someone to kill so I can demonstrate what the kill counter does. So, there. As you can see, he got, I have 2 kills because I already had 1, and I have a kill streak, and then Cassius, you should have added 1 to your deaths, right?
Yeah, I have 2 deaths now, so you kill me earlier.
Alright, okay. Alright, so basically, I'm going to go and jump straight into it and explain everything. So you can also see at the bottom of my screen, there's a little stat bar. I'm not going to explain that today, but all you need to know for now is that this command controls it. Next video, I'll explain how all this works and how you can get your own stat bar just look like that. So first, I'm going to go over the alive players counter because you can use this to see how many players are on the server or whatever. And it's just nice to have because it's just 2 commands like this. So first, you're going to want to set this one to repeat unconditional always active. And another thing, so basically, I created an objective alive players earlier. And the thing about objectives is they can be used as fake players. So you can actually assign the objective alive players its own score, and you could set it to 0. So that basically just sets the alive players objective to have an alive player score of 0. Which also, if you haven't seen my scoreboard video, I recommend watching that because you'll get the syntax for all this if you watch that. Which I've also linked in the description, so you can check that out. Then you can execute as at A. So execute as all the players once same scoreboard thing. Then add to the alive players score. But the alive players objective, alive players score 1. So that basically means that me and Cassius add it to 2, then it resets. But it all happens on the same tick, so the last thing on the scoreboard says alive players 2. And if Cassius were to leave, so actually, can you leave, Cassius?
Oh yeah, bet.
And then you have to join back again, because I need to explain it. So now it says alive players 1. Now, join back, Cassius.
Okay.
Alright, join. Okay, there. Alright, he's back. Alright, so that's the alive players. Pretty simple, and that's just useful if you want to see how many players are on the server. Plus, you can even add tags to make it apply to certain players, so it's really nice to know. Alright, so these next 4 command blocks are just basically all the same things. I'm not going to go over all of them. Basically, it just gives every single player a death score, and we do add 0 because that won't change the score no matter what, but it'll give them a score of 0 if they don't already have a score on that. So it's nice. So it just does it for deaths, kills, kill streak, and then this other score, alive, which basically we're just going to use to see if the player's alive or not, which will be useful for the kill counter. So pretty simple, all just those 4 command blocks, nothing crazy. So, and that also gives me scores for each of those. So this is the first command. So set this to repeat unconditional always active. And same thing with those command blocks. Repeat unconditional always active. And then what you're going to do is you're going to type in this command. Again, watch my scoreboard video if you don't know what this is. But basically, I'm going to say all players with an alive score that's not 2, set their alive score to 0. And that's just going to set everyone's alive score to 0. Doesn't already have an alive score of 2. So this next one, same thing as before, but instead of at A, it's at E type equals player, which you might be thinking, why would you not use at A here? Well, basically, what it does is whenever a player dies, they still fall under the at A selector, but they don't fall under this at E type equals player because they're a different type of entity. So basically, it's going to set all the alive players score to have an alive score of 1. So, a little bit weird there, but for the most part, pretty simple. Then what it's going to do is all the players that still have an alive score of 0, it'll add the nearest player with that other than themselves that's not dead as well. Have a kill score, add 1 to their kill score. So that's basically what makes it the red kill. Cassius, I get a kill. I wasn't talking to you, I was just explaining. And then this next one, exact same thing, but it adds a kill streak. Then it's going to do this, but instead of giving it to this player, it's going to add a death score to themselves. So they get 1 death. And, oh, that's awkward. Hang on. I forgot to make it so whenever whenever they die, their kill streak gets reset. So that's awkward, but it's pretty simple. You can just copy and paste that command, and then instead of @s, it'll set @s. Kill streak 0. So that'll go and reset my kill streak if I die. Pretty simple. And then, sorry, that's an empty command block because, or no, it's not. Never mind. Anyway, so same thing. Deaths resets your kill streak. Then what we're gonna do is just gonna play this little sound, which basically executes at instead of as the player that died, and it's gonna run a play sound random.orb, which is kind of like the old ding or whatever that you hear, like kind of like on Hypixel, and if like you land a bow shot, it'll play that. Same sound here. So you'll do tilde tilde tilde, and then you'll make the max volume, and then you'll put it at a pitch of 1. Some people prefer to have it at 2, but I actually I like the 1 sound because I think it just looks a little bit cleaner. So pretty simple. Again, all you need to do is copy and paste this because I'll copy and paste all the commands and put that in the description. But I'll explain that in another video possibly. And then this last command basically it prevents you from getting a whole bunch of kills in a row. So basically it sets all the dead players to have an alive score of 2. And basically what that does is it prevents basically because say I mess this up, then I go over to Cassius and I kill him, then I get like a whole bunch of kills. And actually, can you respawn, Cat? Okay. So until he respawns, then I get like a load of kills. So basically, you want to keep that there so that doesn't happen. But that's basically it. And then there's not much else I can tell you other than you know what? Actually, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go. You know what? Let's go and kill Cassius one more time just for fun. Anyway, but actually, thanks for watching. It's kind of a shorter one today, but I just wanted to show you that because this is the second video of the scoreboard series where I'm just going to explain all the different applications of /scoreboard and how you can use them and just all that different stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching again. Please subscribe. We hit our goal of 50 subs, so thanks for that. And also, one more thing. Shout out to Monkey Chan for the commands in this video because without that video, I wouldn't have the inspiration. And also, most of the commands I use from his video. So thanks a lot to him. I just wanted to explain everything in detail. So again, not trying to like steal his stuff, but yeah. Anyway, go watch Monkey Chan. Great YouTube channel if you like command tutorials. But anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching again, and me and Cassius will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.